this video tutorial, we'll be walking through how to modify elements on the screen of your ScripTouch device. Specifically, we'll be adding a custom button to the screen. You'll need a couple tools to get started. You'll need a recent web browser, either Apple Safari 6 or greater, Google Chrome 16 or greater, Microsoft Internet Explorer 10 or greater, Mozilla Firefox 11 or greater, or Opera 1210 or later. Next, you'll need a text editor. Notepad, gedit, or TextEdit will all work, but pretty much any text editor should do the trick. Make sure OmniScript is installed and running, and that you have at least one ScripTouch signature capture device hooked up to your computer. For this example, we're going to assume that you're going to be using an OmniScript instance installed on your local computer. We'll start by creating the files we'll need to make the example work. Open up a folder and create two new files. We'll create a tutorial HTML file and a tutorial JavaScript file. Let's open up the HTML file and make a skeleton HTML document. Add the doctype tag to indicate that this is an HTML5 application. Then create the open and close HTML tags. Next, create the head and body tags. Let's give our document a title and create a script tag that sources in the script file we just created. Now let's add an onload handler to our document body that calls a function we'll create in the JavaScript file in just a moment. Save the document and open up the JavaScript file. Create the function we just referenced in the onload handler in the HTML document. Double check and make sure the function matches the one we're calling. Once that's done, we can start writing code. Let's start by creating a WebSocket along with a callback for the connection established, connection closed, and data received events. We'll put console.log statements in each of the callbacks so we can verify they're being called when we run the application. Now, just like in the previous examples, we'll add handlers to our onMessage callback. We'll start by handling the connection open just like before, where we open the first device on the server as soon as we connect. Now we'll add a handler for the device open response event. Once we get the notification that the device is open, we'll immediately push a new button to the device. We'll do this by generating a region update request and pushing a new region to override the region in one of the device's slots. Each ScripTouch device has a fixed number of region slots. Regions can be buttons, lines, or containers. Region changes are not persistent. If the device loses power or is told to discard changes, the region updates will be lost. Please see the OmniScript documentation for a complete set of documentation regarding regions. In our example, we'll push our new button over region 10. Regions 1 and 2 are reserved, but the rest can be freely modified. We'll add text to the caption. We'll set it to button exclamation point. We also have to set a parent container. Parent 2 is always safe, but it can also be set to a container that you create. We'll add a catch-all here, just to make sure that OmniScript doesn't send back any errors. Now save and open your application in a browser. You'll see that you should get back a region update response message. Check the screen of your device. It should now contain your new button. It should look something like this. This completes this video tutorial. You've learned how to update regions on your ScripTouch series device and how to add buttons to the screen. Thank you for watching the Scriptel Corporation tutorial.